Alright guys, so welcome to this live video. Decided to do a live video today because the my editing app is having a little trouble, so I'm not trying to waste some time. I'm trying to get this video out. I wanted to explain to you guys a little bit a comparison, show you guys a comparison of what it is to work for as a W-2 hourly truck driver versus a cents per mile. So yeah, I just want to get this video out. Again, I don't want to really wait and do the editing part. I'm kind of getting tired of editing, but anyway, so yeah, we are going to be doing this in just a bit. I'm going to wait to see if anybody comes on. I'll probably give it about a minute. And if nobody comes on, then I will just make the video either way. Again, I just don't want to do the editing again. So this is going to be a comparison of a W-2, an hourly rate, $36 an hour versus a 75 cents per mile rate. All right, a little FYI, I'm actually here in Simi Valley, California. Tonight, the company got me a hotel. I see somebody logged on already, so that's great. Welcome, guys. Put a comment below so I can know who it is that's logging on. So yeah, I'm in Simi Valley, California right now at a hotel. The company decided to pay for a hotel tonight because there's no truck stops nearby. But again, I'm gonna wait about another minute, see if anybody else logs on. If not, then I'm gonna be just talking away, getting into the video. What's going on, guys? Just type in your name so I can know who's coming on live. Any shout outs or anything like that? All right, so 3 minutes in, just gonna start with the video either way. I'm probably gonna move out somewhere else. Welcome. Hey, if you guys could put your name in the comments. Let's see real quick. I'm gonna go out to the pool area because there's so we're gonna be talking about an hourly rate versus cents per mile. And yeah, just give you guys my point of views, give you guys, you know, my comparison, you know, just to see what the difference is in regards to me, cents per mile versus hourly rate. And then, you know, because right now the trucking market, man, it's not that great. It's pretty bad, and most people know this. So I just kind of want to give you guys my point of view. All right, hold on, let me find a better spot real quick. All right, let me see. There we go. Man, I'm wondering why. Let me see live chat. Toby, you did a week yet? So I've done about, this is my third week. The second week didn't really count. The second week I was, it was Thanksgiving week. So, you know, I only worked like Monday, Tuesday, and then Sunday. This last week, Sunday, when I came back, I put in like 6 hours. So it's not gonna be a pretty big week. But anyways, I don't want to make this live video way too long. It's already 5 minutes in. I want to get into the details in regards to cents per mile versus an hourly rate. So I was doing 75 cents a mile before I decided to quit the last company. And then right now I'm doing hourly and I'm at $36 an hour. So I'm just gonna give you my point of views, and then you guys can take the good out of all this and decide for yourselves what's better for you or not, you know? So anyways, I'm gonna go over the pros and cons. So in regards to the cents per mile, the pros that I wrote down, and if you have anything else to say, put it in the comments as well. So if you're doing long miles and your cents per mile, obviously if you're doing long miles and you're just driving constantly, you're gonna be making good money, right? So the longer you drive, the more miles you put in, the more money you make. So obviously long miles or long loads is gonna get you more miles, is gonna get you more money. And is cents per mile, so you know, the higher the rate, if you're doing 75 cents a mile like I was, it's gonna be way more than if you're at 42 when I started, when I was at Schneider. So yeah, that's another pro. If you got a higher cents per mile, it's gonna be more money for you. You also depend on the dispatchers too. So like if you know, if you got really good dispatchers, you're gonna get a lot of loads. You're gonna get whatever you request. So if you like long loads, long miles like I do, you're gonna get that, right? But if you have dispatchers that aren't really that good, man, you're gonna struggle a lot. So you do depend on your dispatchers. So if you got good dispatchers and the market is great, then by all means, man, good for you. You're gonna make a lot of money. Now the cons to that is that if you get short runs, you know, a lot of stops in between, a lot of people like those. I don't, because the more stops I make, the less miles I put in, the less money I make. And so the companies that I worked for, they didn't really compensate me for the stops because I didn't do it that often. So yeah, I didn't get compensated, but some people like those. I don't, man. I really don't. I like to do long miles from, you know, one side of the country to the other. But again, you depend a lot on your dispatchers. If your dispatchers are horrible, then you're gonna have bad miles. You're not gonna get the loads you want, and that's not good overall for you. If the market is bad like it is right now and you depend on the spot market a lot, and yeah, you're definitely not gonna make good miles, man. So again, those are cons. Those are the pros and cons as a cents per mile kind of guy. I wanna give you guys a quick example. I got a little nerdy when it comes to the, I try to transfer cents per mile into an hourly rate to compare apples to apples. So I did two examples. One of them was if you were to drive 75 miles an hour for 11 hours, you know, obviously it's almost impossible, but let's just say if you were able to. So if you're able to drive 75 miles an hour at 75 cents a mile in 1 hour, your hourly rate is technically speaking equivalent to $56.25 an hour. But again, it's almost impossible to do that because you either have to take a 30-minute break and stop to take a break, or you have to put fuel. So nobody really can drive 11 hours in one day straight without stopping for 11 hours straight, right? But anyway, so I did the math, assuming if you're able to do those 11 hours of driving within 11 hours or 12. So I'm gonna give you another couple of comparisons, right? So for example, if you drive 11 hours a day at 75 miles an hour, that's 825 miles. So let's assume you don't do it in 11 hours. Let's just assume you do it in like 12. So your hourly rate goes down to $51 an hour and 56 cents. All right. So if you do the same amount of miles, but if you do it in 13 hours, there's some drivers do it faster, some drivers take a little bit longer. So your hourly rate goes down again to $47 an hour and 59 cents. And if you're one of those that like to, you know, basically milk the cow and just take your whole entire 14 hours that you have in a day's worth or a shift to work, then your hourly rate goes down even more to $44.20. So that's at 75 miles an hour. That's almost impossible. Nobody really does that. So I wrote down another example at 65 cents per mile. And so again, if you do the 11 hours straight, you woke up and you started freaking driving for 11 hours straight, nonstop. at 65 miles an hour, and again, the rate is 75 cents a mile, your hourly rate goes down to $48.75. If you do those miles in 12 hours at 65 miles an hour, it goes down to $44.68. If you do it in 13 hours, it goes down to $41.25. If you do it in 14 hours and you're driving at 65 miles an hour, your rate goes all the way down to $38 an hour and 30 cents. So I got a little nerdy with all those numbers, and I like to do it just to kind of see the different scenarios, because we are comparing cents per mile to an hourly rate. So anyway, so the pros about doing hourly rate is that you get paid whether you drive or not. So working for a moving company like I do right now, I don't drive all the time. So I'm loading or unloading or boxing or unboxing. So I get paid $36 an hour, and I don't have to worry about putting in the miles, you know? So that's the cool thing about working per hour. So you get paid whether you're driving or not. Now, the cool thing also is that, especially here in Cali, you get overtime. And the overtime kicks in after, I think it's 8 hours. So your rate goes up, right? It's a time and a half. And then after 12 hours in California, it's double time. So you double your amount of money that you're making per hour. So that's pretty cool, man. And again, so you don't have to worry about, running your clock or driving or putting in the miles or driving fast just to put in the miles, And another thing too, and I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I don't know, I'm doing it anyways, because I am by the hour. So like, let's say one day I drive to my destination, I spend the night there, and I wake up the next day, and then we start unloading. So I don't even go on my ELD, and I don't clock those hours in, because I'm just unloading. I'm not driving, I'm not doing anything, I'm already there. So I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I'm doing it anyways. And again, I don't have to clock in those hours that I'm either unloading or loading or boxing or unboxing. I just work. And then if I have to drive somewhere else after, then those, miles, I do clock them in. I do my pre-trip, and then I start, driving to my destination or whatever. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. The cons about doing hourly rate is that if, obviously there's no work, there's no pay, or if you're doing a small job that you finish in 6 hours, that's pretty much it. And then unless they have something else lined up for you right away, or you have to drive somewhere right after. But those are the cons as an hourly rate truck driver. So now you guys get to decide, man, what's good for you guys. I just gave you my experiences, and then you guys decide what works best for you. One thing I can say though, right now, even though the market is pretty bad, if you are working for a mega carrier, more than likely they have more work, and they don't worry as much as smaller companies do when we have like a trucking recession, where the loads aren't paying good. But the problem with working for a mega carrier is that most of those companies don't really pay good. My example was at Schneider, I was 42 cents. As soon as I left them, I started making way more money. And previously, when the company I just left was 75 cents a mile, but it was a small company. And so with that company, you risk not having enough work and only depending on load boards and stuff like that, But anyways, that's just something to think about. So working for a moving company is something completely different, It's a whole nother monster. Let's just say it that, Here's one thing that I'm starting to realize, and if you are currently an owner operator for a moving company, let me know if this is true or not. But I feel like the loads pay way more than regular trucking, dropping hooks, live loads or whatever, reefer loads, even more than reefer loads or more than flatbeds. Like I feel like working for a moving company, and again, it depends on the company you're working for. Right now, I'm currently employed under the Allied umbrella. So I know if you've seen those big orange trailers with the name Allied or North American Group, I guess those are like two sister companies. So it really all depends too on the company you're working for in the moving industry. But I feel like the loads pay way more because there's a lot more labor, right? Another cool thing too is that you drive less. So if you're an owner operator, you got your own truck, you don't have to worry about putting in hundreds of thousands of miles every freaking year. You know what I mean? So you drive a lot less than if you're out in the spot market doing trucking, you know? And I think that working for a moving company, and again, it all depends on the company you work for, but let's just assume you're working for a very popular company, right? I think Allied is one of them. I'm not sure, but I think they are. I think that to a certain extent, they can be recession proof because, now check this out, I don't know. You tell me if it's right or wrong. I feel like you're dealing with wealthier people, man, because I don't see myself hiring a company like this paying $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000, $10,000 for that matter. I don't see myself paying that money to have somebody come to my house, box everything up, or load everything and transport it to somewhere else. I'd rather do it myself, like I did when I moved from Cali to Georgia. I got a U-Haul and I loaded everything myself, and then that was it. So I truly feel that when you're working for a moving company, they're dealing with customers that are more on the wealthier side of things. Not necessarily rich, but wealthy. You know, they actually have money. That's just my personal opinion. Sure, not every company, you know, charges that much money. But anyway, so I actually get paid $36 an hour. Not having any experience in the moving industry, that's what they pay me from day one, $36 an hour. Hold on, guys. Let me check something out real quick. Yeah, so I get paid 36 bucks an hour. And from what I was told, that there's a little bit of room to grow. I can get paid up to 40 bucks an hour, I think, I hope. And again, the overtime is fantastic. At $36 an hour, if you pass your 8 hours on any given day or moment, you go up to $54 an hour. So that's pretty cool, man. You go from 36 bucks an hour to $54 an hour. And if you so happen to work more than 12 hours in that given day, from there on out, you start making double time. So that's $72 an hour. And so my first week was 2 weeks ago, man. I think I did like 75 and a half hours in the whole entire week. But the cool thing is that in Cali, they go based on not after you hit your 40 hours per week. It's based on every given day. So if any given day you do more than 8, you're entitled to overtime. And in that same given day, if you do more than 12, you're entitled to double time. So I actually got able to experience overtime and double time. And let me tell you guys, man, it was pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. My first week's check was fantastic. I'll probably do a video just on that because I don't know how I would be able to share my screen right now and show you my pay stub. All right, hold on a second. Texas Slab Outdoors. AB, how are your days with a moving company? Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. I took the same route as you with Schneider. Got my license. I got a lot of respect for you. You definitely earned your license. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Texas Slabs. Shout out to you, man, for going that same route, man. I honestly think that, you know, getting your license through Schneider is the way to go, man. There's another guy that commented on one of my videos that he found a company that pays more than Schneider per week to go to school. It was like 1,300 bucks a week. So he hasn't told me yet who that is, but once he does, man, I'm gonna make a review on that because as of right now, Schneider is the way to go. If you're trying to get your CDL, they pay you to go to school. And if you break the contract within the 9-month agreement that they give you, they only bill you 2,080 bucks with no interest, and you can select your payment options. So I chose to do $100 a month. So it's pretty dope, man. So yeah, if you want a Schneider, man, props to you, man. You made a very good decision in my opinion. But yeah, working for a moving company is a whole different monster, man. Like now I'm doing more physical work. You know, I'm sweating. I'm not just, you know, you're picking up heavy boxes, and I take it as exercise, man. You can't take it as work, because the moment you do take it as work, it's over, man. You're gonna get tired of your job. I just take it as the exercise that I haven't gotten freaking in 9 months or almost a year. So that's what I'm doing right now, is doing, you know, the moving company. And I like it so far. I don't mind it. The cool thing about this company, though, that hired me is that they give me a per diem also per day. So they gave you money for food, for being away from your home, as long as I stay the night in the truck. So if nights like this that I'm in a hotel, they don't give me per diem, but then they spend, you know, $80 or $100 for the room, you know. So anyways, I get $40 of a day for food for per diem, right? And here's a cool thing that I didn't know you get, man. Doing this, like nobody told me that this is coming, and when it did, I was pretty excited. You actually get tips. The people actually tip you. And the very first job I did was in Santa Monica, pretty close to the beach, and beautiful home, man. You're in like nice neighborhoods, man. It's like inspiring too, man. It's awesome, dude. And this lady just gave us all $100. We were 5 of us workers, and then there was another guy that was doing like their alarm system. He got $100 as well. So this lady literally just coughed up $600 of tip money. You know, just here you go. You know, and so this is why I'm saying, like, I feel like you're dealing with more wealthier people that are actually that have money to do stuff like this. You know. So yeah, I started getting tips. My first week, I got $150. Another driver got over 400. So it all varies. It all depends. Yesterday I got 50 for this week, and then today I got 30. So I'm up $80 just in tips. And man, that really helps, you know, because then you don't have to spend money on food anymore. You know, like I haven't had the necessity to use my personal account to be buying food. You know. So anyway, so that's another cool thing is that doing this type of job, working for a moving company, yeah, it's more work, but just take it as exercise. And again, the company I'm working for is, I mean, I'm blessed, dude. I can't complain. You know, I feel like they are definitely taking care of me. And again, yeah, I'm gonna do a review in regards to my first week check that I got. They pay bi-weekly. But I started working in the middle of a pay period. So for one full week, I got paid during the week of Thanksgiving. And so I'll do a review on that. Off of the top of my head, I can't remember the total. It was somewhere around $3,400 in 1 week. And I got paid 2 separate checks. So the first check after taxes was $2,400. That was the first check. And then the second check I got after taxes, like $750. So before taxes, it was like $850 or something like that. So I think the grand total, like not including the taxes they take out, the gross amount was like $3,400, and that wasn't including the tip money I got, which was another $150. So man, again, you know, that was my first week, and I know this is not gonna be it every single week. I feel like this week is gonna be less because yesterday I didn't do that many hours, and today is the same thing. But you know, sooner than later, I think they're already gonna send me to like Oregon, and then after that to like Texas. So I'll be grinding for this company sooner than later, man. But anyway, so yeah, I'll do a review on the pay stub. So that's what I got for you guys right now, man. It's black and white, doing cents per mile versus hourly. I think that overall, this is my overall opinion. If you are currently in a good market, like if you're in a good market, we don't have to worry about, oh, the rates are bad, diesel prices are out the roof. I think you might be able to make more money doing the cents per mile gig versus an hourly rate. But in moments like this where the market is really bad, I mean, there's videos left and right of companies just going bankrupt, not paying their drivers, and you know, the drivers are suffering, man. The owner operators are suffering. So in a market like this, working as an hourly rate, I think you might have an edge versus, you know, doing cents per mile, because, you know, I was at 70 cents a mile. I just had switched companies and I started getting paid 75 cents. First week was fantastic, and then right after that, it started becoming less and less money. And so there wasn't really anything that I could have done. The dispatchers, they couldn't find anything else, man. I even had a hard time getting a load to go back to Ohio so I can return their truck when I decided to quit. And so again, in a market like this one, I think cents per mile, hourly has an edge on cents per mile at this point in time. And again, it all depends too on the company you're working for. So that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys. I don't know if you guys want to put anything in the comments right now before I end the live video. It's about 25 minutes in. If you guys have any questions about hourly rates, moving companies, cents per mile, if you're looking for a job, man, let me know. I got the last companies that I quit that paid me 70 cents and the other 75, man, they are willing to hire you. Even if you're a rookie, man, I got hired with these companies at, I think I was like 4 months in, you know? Well, actually, no. I got hired, I started making good money as a rookie as soon as I quit Schneider, man, like literally. I worked for them for 3 weeks. Hold on a second, let me see, I got him. Oh, okay, never mind, it's the same. Man, I see that Texas Lab, let me see. AB, but you have to earn it. My class started with 20 and only 5 of us passed. Okay, that's a Schneider, huh? Yeah, they do that. They're starting to weave people out, the sooner the better, so that they don't waste your time and they don't waste their time. And they feel like if they started doing that, I think after I started, I left Schneider, they started getting more strict in the beginning in regards to like weaving out the people that they feel like are not gonna cut it. So yeah, man, I believe you when you say that you started with 20 and only 5 of you guys passed. Man, that sucks, man, but you know, it is what it is. So do you drive alone and you have to get people at your destination to help you unload? Good question, man. Thank you for the question. So yeah, I do drive alone. I'm a company driver, I drive alone. And so the company has been doing this for years. They got people in every destination that I'm going. So if I'm delivering in Orange County, they already have a network of people that do this for a living, and they like to get paid per day. Like they like to, I think they charge like $250 or $300 a day. And then yeah, they come out and then they do everything, man. You know, I just help right now because I'm learning. But yeah, I don't do everything myself. They hire the people at every place I go to, and then you know we all work as a team. The only problem with that is that they like to work fast, so they're hiring people that are working like really, really fast because they're getting paid per day. They want to finish in 5 hours, 6 hours. So for me, it's bad, you know, but it doesn't matter, man, because right now I'm just learning it. It is what it is, man. Eventually, my goal is to become an owner-operator through a moving company like this and just start doing my own deals. So I got a long way to go, you know, and it is what it is. But yeah, good question though, man. I do drive alone, but I don't do all the work myself. Let me see, I got another question. How are you? Okay. And you have to get people at your destination. Okay. Man, I see that you have to drive extra careful because you can damage if it shifts and the customer is more involved in accepting their stuff. Man, that's why I'm hesitant to getting into the moving business. Yeah, that's true, man. That is true. Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure, and they got a very specific system, you know, and they got liability insurances and all that stuff. They got, I think it's like $1 million policy. I don't know, but they have to have some sort of high insurance to cover certain situations like this, man, because you're dealing with expensive furniture sometimes, and you're dealing with people's houses that can be worth millions of dollars too. So yeah, you definitely have to be more careful, but the people that they've been hiring to go and help me, they're professionals, man. Like I mean, these guys are doing it for 27 years, you know, 20 years. I don't know, man. These guys have been doing this for years and they like it, you know, because the faster they work, the better it is for them. But yeah, you do have to be more careful. Gabe, what's going on, Gabe? You didn't post videos for a long time. Are you trying to change that? Look, man, you know, trucking and then editing and making videos, man, it's not easy. I don't know. My hat's off to those people and those truckers that can make legit quality videos and truck at the same time and grind and make a good living. I don't know, man. In the previous company, I was grinding, bro. Like my best month was like almost 5,000 miles. I mean, not month, my best, the week. 5,000 miles. The most I ever got paid in that company, the previous company, was 3,700 bucks in 1 week. So I'm exhausted, man. You know, I'm hustling, I'm driving, and then, you know, sometimes I'm doing split shifts. Um, I don't know if you guys know what that is or not, but I'll do a split shift, so I won't sleep all my 10 hours. I'll split the shift, and then so I can get to my destination, et cetera, and then later on I'll complete the extra hours that I needed to sleep in, right? But anyway, so yeah, I was grinding, man, and so yeah, I'm trying to post, and this is why I'm doing this live right now, because the editing part is what kills me. I can record, but when it comes to editing, I'm not that great at it, so it kills me. So, you know, unless I find somebody that can edit my videos, and you know, then I'll do that too. But as of right now, I'm doing my best, man. You know, I wish I can just be perfect, really fast at editing, man. I would love that, but you know, I'm not. But anyway, so thank you for the question, Gabe. Yeah, my goal is to make more videos. Yeah, keep making videos. AB, Texas Lab Outdoors. AB, man, keep doing these videos, man. I went local and making 30 an hour. I didn't even work a week at Schneider and got a job. Keep inspiring us. So, okay, cool, man. So, did you do the CAT program with them? Or did you, how'd you get your license through Schneider? Did you do the CAT program that I did, the 5-week program? Or did you, yeah, let me know what you did, man. But that's fantastic, dude. And that's what I tell everybody, man. A lot of these older truckers, man, same as you, the CAT program. Cool, man. Yeah. And so you quit right away, like a week. You worked 1 week and you quit. That's awesome, dude. You know, more power to you. And some people get mad when we say stuff like this, but you know what, man? They have these programs in place and they charge what they charge for. They got their reasons, you know? If they only charge 2,080 bucks, man, then that's up to them. You know? If they gave me a 9-month contract and I can break it and they charge me 2,080 bucks for breaking that contract, and then I can choose my payment plan, which is 100 bucks, that's what I chose. Why not? You know, you don't have to cough up the whole entire money. Some people pay out of pocket, you know, 5,000 bucks, 6,000 bucks. If you go with the Swift, I think they up what they charge if you break the contract. They charge like $8,000 now. So that's why I recommend Schneider, man, because yeah, you go 5 weeks, you do your 5 weeks, you get your license, and then vamonos, get out of there, man. Find a better company that pays way more than that, you know? Let me ask you this, Texas, how are you paying them back? Did you pay them back all of it at once, or are you doing a payment plan like I am? I'm doing 100 bucks a month. What are you doing? Find your love in your city. Wow. Get your porn site out of here, man. I don't want no porn site on my comments. Cool. Yeah, man, it's true. I think you can be a great trucker, and if you lack customer service skills, you won't excel. You have to hustle. Yeah, you know, a lot of people like to milk it, man. I'm not one of those, man. And you know, even though it looks bad on my resume that I've been hopping around, but I'm just doing what's best for me, man. I'm looking out for my family, and that's what I encourage you guys. So a lot of these older truckers that have been doing this for years, man, they're always trying to oppress a rookie like you and I. They want you to think that you have to pay your dues. You have to, you know, be trucking at least for 2 years in order for you to even think about making good money. I don't agree with that, man. Texas, you're a good example, man. You're making 30 bucks an hour right now. That's way better than other people, man. When I started trucking, as soon as I quit Schneider, I started working for owner-operator. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but he paid me $1,500 every week. That was way more than I made at Schneider. And then as soon as I left that owner-operator, I started making $2,500 every week salary. And that company, Open Trailer, man, hats down to them, man. I wish them the best. Unfortunately, things happened. I don't know. If you've been following my videos, you know what happened in that company. We got let go, unfortunately. And it is what it is. But, you know what I mean? So I was 3 weeks in, or let's say a month and a half, and I started making $2,500 salary a week. And then I started team driving with my wife's cousin Javon. We started making $3,000 a week, straight out of school, man. So here's what I think, man. Whenever you hear a guy that's been trucking for years and tells you, you gotta pay your dues, you gotta do your time. No, man, that's not what it's all about. What it really is about is, the first thing they're gonna ask you, do you have any violations? They care about if you're a safe driver. Are you gonna be a safe driver, or do you have violations already, moving violations or whatever, and you're gonna be causing problems to their company? That's the first thing they care about. Second thing they care about, are you gonna be grinding? Like, that's what they really care about. So they wanna know if you're gonna be hustling. They wanna know that you're responsible. They wanna know that you're gonna make it happen, you know? And you're not gonna be milking the cow, not putting in those miles. Because if you're not putting in the miles, the owner of the truck is not making money either. So they all really do depend on you as a truck driver. That's what really they do care about. So, hold on a second, let me see. Yeah, man, it's okay. Gabe, yeah, Gabe, I know. I recognize you from earlier, some of my first videos that I had. You've always commented, man. Thank you for that, for sticking around. I know that I'm not the most enthusiastic person to watch, but hey, man, I'm trying to give you guys as much content as I can, and as much as valuable information more than anything. You know, some people make dumb videos and there's no value to it. I'm trying to tell you guys that you guys can make good money as rookies, and you guys don't have to pay your dues and pay the time to do it. You know, that's what I'm all about. That's what I want to tell you guys and anybody that watches my videos. So a lot of us have been following your journey since you started, and we appreciate the updates. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys too, and let us know how we can help you. Hey, man, I mean, just by liking the videos, if you do that, that's more than enough for me, man. That's all I care about, you know. What's up, AB? Jem Adar? This is Nathan from Open Trailer. What? Nathan? What's going on, man? How's it going, Nathan? I didn't recognize that name. What's good, Nathan? Thank you so much, man. Nathan right here. He is currently, well, I don't know if they're currently hiring or not, but he was one of the owners at Open Trailer LLC. Give a shout out to Nathan for allowing me to, you know, start trucking with their company, fresh out of school, and they started paying me good money. And again, you know, things happen. It didn't work out, unfortunately. You know, I'm not gonna get into that. But anyways, thank you, Nathan, for everything, and for Josh as well. I admire you guys, and I appreciate you guys 110% for everything that you did for me, for Javon, and even for Bobby Reach, man, because he, you know, you gave him the opportunity for working with us too as well. So thank you, Nathan, for that. Me either, man. Start your authority, man. So, fun fact, I actually have my authority. When I got let go from Open Trailer, they encouraged me to open my own authority, get my MC number, DOT number, and I did. But I was trying to look into leasing a vehicle, and it was pretty hard, man. They required like 2 years experience. The down payment was really, really high. And then to purchase a truck, the down payments were really, really high. And so it's not a good time to buy a truck right now, in my opinion. But yeah, so I do have all that already. If you don't know, my trucking company that I created is Trucking Royal Services. I just never really announced it. But anyways, man, AB is a hustler, trust me. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. How do you like your new gig? This is coming from Nate. I have a feeling moving furniture is no joke. So yeah, man, I like it. I need to lose weight, bro. I like it. It's not a problem to me. If you have back problems, more than likely it's gonna affect you more than others. If you have knee problems because you're walking more than likely it's gonna affect you more than others. So it really all does depend on your situation, man. But again, let me tell you, it's I love it, man. I love it, and it's not a problem to me. And like when you have to carry a refrigerator, you got a dolly, and you got other things that you can use to, you know, to move that sucker into the trailer. You know, so it's not that bad, dude. Honestly, it's not that bad. And I don't know if I'm just very optimistic or what, but I don't think it's bad, man. So, anyways, man, that's just my opinion. I like it, and again, if the money is there, that's all that matters, man. So that's what I'm trying to do. Let me see. I got more messages. Yeah. So Nate, yeah, moving furniture is no joke. It's not bad, man. Don't even sweat it, dude. Um, there's actually a coworker here. He actually has bad knees. He has a bad back. He's a very tall guy, over 6 feet, very big guy, and he's one of the truck drivers. And so I don't know if they have an exception, if they do an exception with him, but I mean, I don't see him struggling. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't see him struggling. So, you know, I'm sure the companies can make exceptions for certain situations and scenarios. Me and Josh split up. No, man, come on, stop lying to me, man. I'm having a hard time now believing this is you, Nathan. Doing my own thing now, man. Come on, man. Don't tell me that. Let me see. AB always gave 100%. He's a great trucker. Thank you, Nathan, man. I appreciate you, man. Mo 2K, where are you? I am in Simi Valley, California, at a hotel here off of the I think it's the 118. I can't remember the highway. It's literally on exit 23. But that's where I'm at right now. Simi Valley, California. Let me see. Nathan, take care, man. Going to sleep. Have to wake up in like 6 hours. Damn. I'll give you a call. Yeah, man. Give me a call, man. You know, let's just catch up or whatever. Hit me up. Texas Slab. Damn, AB, I got respect for you, man. It's still showing when you bid for those loads, even though you haven't ran with your authority with your own truck. I'm not sure if I understand what you're trying to say. For you, man, it's still showing when you bid for those loads, even though you haven't ran with your own authority with your own truck. I never did anything under my own authority. I have it, it's there. It's not even active, but it's there. I created it. All I had to do, I think, was just get insurance and a truck, and then I was able to do my own thing. But I never pulled the trigger, man, because it's not in my favor right now. Nate, how many hours do you spend packing up an average 2-story home? So today we had a total of 4, let me see. It's a total of 5 guys today. And we did, got there at 8 in the morning. No, but see, the thing I can't really say, man, because I haven't really done that yet. The guys got there the day before, and they started pre-packing everything. And then today we completed the packing, completed the inventory, because they have to keep track of every single item they keep track of. So that's the cool thing about being the driver, is that you have to do the inventory, and every item, I mean, like a broom, a dustpan, you know, a box full of clothes, a box full of dishes, everything, you have to tag it and write it down on a piece of paper in the inventory sheet. And so I haven't really done all that yet, you know, on my own, so I can't really tell you. But today we started at 8, and I think it was around 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it was around like 3 p.m. I can't remember, man. So I can't really answer that question right now. My bad. I'll be able to tell you hopefully sooner than later. Damn, I great man showing. Okay, how many hours do you spend packing up? Okay, I read that one. Your authority, as long as it's there, you're earning years on it. Man, AB, you started like 3 months before me. Let's become millionaires. There you go. That's what I'm trying to do, man. That's, you know, I got some plans and ideas, man, for the future whenever when I do get my own authority, or no, when I do get my own truck. I don't know, man. I got some crazy ideas. and I don't know. And if it all can happen the way I'm thinking, you know, for whoever decides to join me as a driver, I'm just gonna be very generous, man, because I don't know. That's just how I am, and I think in trucking, it's so easy to find a truck driver. The hardest thing is not to find a driver. The hardest thing is to do is to keep them. So what do people like? Money. So you got to be very generous as a company in order for people to stick around, you know? So that's what I'm going to be doing, God willing, pretty soon when I start my own, when I get my own truck and I start doing my own loads on my own, you know? So let me see. Me too, bro. You can do it now. You can do it. Know your worth. Yep. Know your worth, man. You're a rookie, but doesn't mean you got to get paid anything under 60 cents. I don't think a rookie should get paid, man. I think rookies should get paid more than 60 cents per mile. That's just my personal opinion. But anyways, guys, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Probably gonna jump in the pool or maybe the jacuzzi just a little bit. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 46 minutes. That's not my intention. I'll do my best to keep making more videos, and I'll probably go on live, another live sooner than later. If you guys have any more questions. But anyways, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one, man. You guys have a blessed night. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.